We are currently in Graphic Design 1, InDesign Lessons in Lesson 4, and we are talking about the Eagle Express newsletter. Now, for your newsletter, you need the following criteria. It needs to be a 4-page newsletter with the Eagle Express header, 3-column design, creative design, so make it fun for your audience, and include all the text that will be provided. You also will be provided with various images. You can add additional. The main thing is you want a cohesive design that's included with your creative design. Okay, so you want everything to really flow together. Okay, as an example, you have this in your Eagle Express final project folder as well. This is an example from last year, and you can see how it all flows together. Now there's elements from Illustrator, shapes built in InDesign, such as like the rectangles, and obviously the text. If you need to edit any pictures, you're going to go ahead and you're going to do that in Photoshop. Okay. If we go back to Lesson 4 folder, you will see here, okay, one, you have some helpful videos, including this one to help get you started. You also need to download all of these images. All of these images need to be downloaded to your H drive. Okay, including the Sadel Eagle head and the Sadel logo. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is download all of those images. Okay, in your text folder, you have been provided with all of the text. It's in a Google document, and you simply just need to come in and copy and paste. Okay, now to start our project, I'm already going to come in here and I'm going to copy and paste the current events section, or upcoming events, like I should say. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. I'm going to go to InDesign, and I'm going to start up my newsletter. So I'm going to go to File, New, Document. So File, New, Document. Okay. When the box for the new document comes up, you want 4 pages. You actually want your facing pages on because that's going to create a spread that we can fold in half. You can keep it at letter, and then you want 3 columns, and you can see from my preview that I have 3 columns there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do OK, right? So now you have a few different options. I'm going to come in, I'm going to draw a text box. Okay. I've pasted my current events in with Control V. Okay. Now, just a quick refresher. Okay. Just a quick refresher on I can move my box to change sizing of things. Okay. I can right-click on my box and go to text frame options, and I can change column sizes. So my number of columns right now is 1. I can change that to 3, and that will fit in with my 3-column design. Okay. I'm going to cancel that. For today, what I would like, I would actually really just like this to live here. Okay. If I look back at my example, you can see on the first page, come on. You can see on the first page that I have my upcoming events here, and then I also have a header here as well for myself. Now, what you would like to do with that and how you'd like to handle that is completely up to you. Okay. Another option would be I could run my current events down towards the bottom and then run it as 3 columns. Okay. Now let's say, for instance, I brought this box all the way down here. If I had this little plus sign, that means that my text is overset. Okay. That means that my box is too small for the text that's inside of it. So I need to come in and I need to alter that. Okay. You also need to come in and you need to place images. We know how to place images with Control D. And I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to pick any image right now that's just on my screen. Okay. Maybe we're doing a project where, or a newsletter where we're talking about the t-shirt design. Okay, so I've imported that. Notice that that was an Illustrator document. You can place pictures or Illustrator documents. That's completely up to you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and reduce my size just to make sure it fits. Okay. Let's say my article was going to be here, and I want my picture here, but it's kind of bumping into here. I need to use my text wrap options. Okay. So if you can't get there, it's Window, Text Wrap. Okay. If you notice, when you have an object, this will be clicked first. If you click here and bump up the space around it, you get space around your image so your actual text doesn't butt up against your object. Okay? You could also, I'm going to turn that off for right now, move that over here. You could also draw a circle. So I've done that with the shape tool. If you right click on it, you can change what shape you'd like. Okay. For right now, I'm just drawing a circle. Okay, I'm going to change it to a bright color so you guys can see it. And then I'm going to go back to my text wrap. When on my text wrap, I have the same choice as before, just like with the t-shirt. Okay, I can have it fit around the square box, or if I do this one, they'll actually hug that circle. Okay, that gives me more of a designer element to kind of use and work with. Okay. Other things that you can do, let's say you want a nice green border around something, or you just want a green bar at the bottom, you're just simply drawing shapes. That's all you're doing. Okay. If you think of this in terms of very, very simple things, okay. Remember, you can go into Illustrator and create a symbol. Okay, you can unlock that symbol and copy and paste it into InDesign, so it's very easy and simple. Okay, logos can be placed, so just like an image. Background images or background bars, those are all just rectangles. Okay, and then you can see here this image right here. This is just simply a placed image with a stroke around it that has a drop shadow. Okay, notice I went in and I changed my fonts to make sure that they were easy to read. Okay, all sorts of different things like that. Okay. That should ensure all of those tips and tricks to you for creating a really great Sadel Eagle Express newsletter.